It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris is out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Harden in at the 1.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and Anthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
Now here's Gonzalez. Pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Now, they lost the first game against this team, but the coach said he's not worried. He thinks they just have to rely on their offense a little more. He told me, look, the first time didn't go the way we would like, but I still think we can score against these guys. We have to keep the ball moving, and then we have to finish strong. They're trying to even up the season series at 1, Kevin. We'll see how they do. Back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Sounds like they're going to do what they can to get this offense rolling.
Yeah, they'd like to get out to a fast start, establish a little bit of rhythm and pace right up front.
Yeah, I think if they can come out and dictate the tempo, that's to their advantage.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Gonzalez.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
The Magic again can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Gonzalez, kicks it out to Harden. Six on the shot clock. Here he goes. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Looking to end the run. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Maxey. Excellent D there from Anthony.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Wagner on the wing, guarded by Harris. Pass to Fultz. Shoots over Embiid, and Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Gonzalez passes to Harden. Over Banchero. That one doesn't go. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the 76ers.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Harden kicks to MP. That's tipped. Harris outside. Outside Gonzalez. Passes to Harden. Fires from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home team just couldn't pull out the win.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
Harris finds Embiid. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Now, here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's sent back by Carter. Wagner passes to Fultz. Wagner against Harris. Now, here's Wagner. Tight defense on him. Maxey against Anthony. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so, MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Well, some sneakerheads will be interested to hear. MP has inked his first shoe deal. Always an exciting moment for a young player.
And the company to ink that deal with MP, Adidas, I'm sure they have big plans in store for MP now that he's on their team. Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And think about this, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. has really flourished into an important and efficient two-way big man. We know defensively he can hold things down, and offensively he can take it down low. We know he can face up and make shots.
Now here's Gonzalez. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Anthony. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Wagner. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Off target from outside. And for Wendell Carter Jr., you know, Doris, he is still in the very early stages of his career, obviously.
That's the exciting thing to me, Kevin, is that as good as he is right now, there's tremendous room for growth. Combine his physical tools with the diverse skill set, Wendell Carter should be a staple at the center position for a long time.
Here's Harden. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here's Anthony. He had 25 points last game. Wagner against Harris. Out to Anthony from outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And
And so here's Orlando. 8-point game. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got MP. Axie out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Well, when Markelle Fultz is hitting jump shots, look out. It gives energy to the entire team.
Here's Harden. Softly drops in the floater. Harden's got 5.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Anthony kicks to Wagner. Clock at 6. Over Harris. And they recover it.
My goodness, that's a nice-looking mid-range opportunity from Franz Wagner. Such a good feel for when to rise and fire.
Gonzalez passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Banchero. Out to the wing. Wide open. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
The Magic trail by 7. Outside Anthony. Back to Fultz. Over in the corner, Banchero. No good on the 3. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Carter with the bounce pass. Wagner passes to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the line. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 9 points. The pass to Banchero. For the 3.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Pass to Harris. To the inside. MP kicks to Maxey. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Right wing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Fultz. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get something going. Kept alive. Here's Banchero. Out to Anthony. To the wing right side. Here's Fultz. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The Magic trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
Both free throws good from Wagner. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Stolen away. Harden the pass to Gonzalez. Harden looking it over. 11 feet away. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Pass to Anthony. Carter outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. is true.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Anthony against Maxey. Outside Gonzalez. The feed to Embiid. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
On the wing, MP. 12 points for him. Harris misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Reedy's checked in for Joel Embiid.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And stolen by Wagner. Knocked loose. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good on the triple. The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Reed. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Carter with his second change points. Carter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height, use that athleticism, young sir.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Cole comes in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Cole Anthony. Shot clock at 3. Here's Suggs. They get it back. Here's Bull. And he drops it in from the low post. Bull's got his first bucket of the night.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Outside Gonzalez. Melton finds MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Passes it to Fultz. Now dishes it to Fultz.
76ers foul. Paul Reed. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
On defense, the 76ers. Isaac outside. And there's the pass to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Here's Bol. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Left side, Gonzalez. Pass to Milton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Magic ball.
And the Magic with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Now here's Fultz, defended by Milton. Isaac passes to Suggs. Wagner outside. The Magic getting another chance here. And Isaac throws it down.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
MP kicks to Melton. Here's Gonzalez, and it's blocked. Now Suggs. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Back to Isaac. Shoots over Melton. Here's Bol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gonzalez.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle.
With the score, your Magic 39. The 76ers 36. Band your Magic Youth Dance Team. Band your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Anthony is out there with Fultz. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Fultz, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Gonzalez passes to Harris. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in.
For your Magic, Paulo Banchero.
Fultz with the ball. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Anthony. Carter dishes to Anthony. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Sixers, Tyrese Maxey.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Well, there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
And so he makes both from the line. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Free throw good, MP. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. And both free throws good for MP.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Fultz. Back to Anthony. Pass to Wagner. This one for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Fultz against Harden. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Wagner outside. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. Fultz, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And the possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
He kicks it to Carter. Tipped away. Top of the key, Isaac. All alone. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And it's 6 points for Jonathan Isaac.
Well, he is growing up right before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac making these kinds of shots in the catch and shoot. Wow.
Gonzalez passes to Embiid. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Magic moving the ball around. Isaac kicks to Fultz. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Missed inside. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's going to send Tyrese Maxey to the line. It's on Cole Anthony.
Shooting 1.
The Magic trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Gonzalez and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Wagner rejected by Harris. Gonzalez passes to Maxey. Out to Gonzalez from deep. No good on the shot. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Out to Carter. Wagner outside. And the officials will call the illegal scoot right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Embiid, no good. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Anthony. Some solid defense from Maxey. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Gonzalez. Back to Maxey. On the wing, MP. Outside, Maxey. Back to Gonzalez. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Traps in the tray. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Anthony, the pass to Clark. Isaac against Gonzalez. Isaac misses. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-6 run. Harden outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Carter. Good defense by MP. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Harris. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Inside, here's Isaac. It's hauled in by Harris. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Outside, Gonzalez. Harden outside. Back to Gonzalez. Down low. Deflects the pass. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And difficult to convert in the face of that kind of D. Harris isn't afraid to take the tough shots. It never has been.
Maxey with it. Isaac picks him up. Harden finds MP. Now here is Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And Carroll's checked in for the Magic. Philadelphia leading by 15. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. They've got Harris. MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Harden. And it's Maxey in at the 2-guard spot. Gonzalez passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Outside Anthony. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fultz. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harden's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Gonzalez.
Orlando foul. First personal foul.
And the first one falls.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. 19-point game. At the elbow bowl. Fade away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Out to Harris. Back to Gonzalez. And he drives in. Fires from 14. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. looking to end his cold spell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first, his IQ for the game, and there's a fearlessness to what he does that I really admire.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Pass to Harris to the left side wing. Gonzalez down low. Maxey finds Harris. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Out to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Wagner passes to Fultz. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Fultz against Harden. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on board.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Energy point from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Pass to Carter. To the middle. Here's Fultz. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Isaac's checked in for fun.
Give it up again for the 407th next team.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Carter. Wagner outside. He dishes it to Fultz. Clock at 6. Isaac. Here's Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Listen, it is not easy to guard a big, physical, tough guy like Wendell Carter Jr., right? Without fouling him, it's not easy to do.
No good on the free throw. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Gonzalez passes to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assisted by
Gonzalez has got assist number 8 now on the night. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
There's the pass to Fultz. Lobs it up for Anthony. The dish to Carter, to the paint. Here's Isaac. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart from the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But It's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially at an age of positionless basketball. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gonzalez down low, guarded by Fultz. MP dishes to Harris. MP kicks to Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Kicks to Fultz. Has to be Bitadze. Carter for 3. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Gonzalez with it, out guarded by Fultz. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Pass to Wagner. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Maxey kicks to MP. Driving in, Embiid. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Gonzalez, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Harris comes in for Danuel House. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 4th giveaway tonight. Just another loss of concentration. I don't know what's going on with him.
And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxey's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Fultz kicks to Carter. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Gonzalez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
3rd personal foul.
And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Maxey, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Gonzalez into the lane. Harris outside. Gonzalez against Isaac. Kicks it out to Harden. Gonzalez passes to Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. Well, Orlando shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And they'll get another chance. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Maxey's got 12 points in just the second half. Harden against Fultz. No good from 11 feet.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Gonzalez against Isaac. To the inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the more valuable highlights of the game was the great night it turned out to be for MP.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Passes it to Anthony. Over MP. The shot by Anthony, no good. Philadelphia dictating the flow. And here's Gonzalez. Down low, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Anthony finds Carter. Here's Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Gonzalez against Carter. Offensive rebound. Embiid dishes to MP. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense, and you in particular couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Facts, man. Come on, we out here.
Uh-huh. So how did you manage to be so successful tonight?
Man, I did what I had to do. We had to get this dub, man. Time to put up or shut up. What you think I did? I put up. Shout out to Coach for letting me roll, by the way.
You seem pretty happy with your performance.
Man, I'm just out here trying to hoop, man. That's it. Just hooping.
it.